also Kemmler, which is they have suites of there are 3 rooms, and in each room there's 3 people. So yeah, that's what I mean.
And I have a final question, if I may. If you were to do this again, what would you change? Like, obviously, you'd still choose this university, but in order for you to be less worried or apprehensive, like, how would you go about this? Would you stay in contact with current students? Would you participate in more webinars? Like, how would you encourage our current students who are maybe a little bit concerned or worried about this to come to your school?
I'm in a special situation that I am doing my double degree here, so I didn't really have a chance to to choose from different universities because it depends on the partner university. But I would change, like, I struggled a bit with my visa in the beginning and during the application because it took a long time to get my visa. And so I would really start earlier and try to get it done in the beginning of the semester.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Yeah, I would probably add that, you know, maybe it sounds scary for some potential students to go to the US, but if they have like any question, they could always write the International Center. So all 3 of us, we work there, and we're really happy to like help you if you have any questions. So you could like really just go for it, message us and ask if you need anything. Yeah, so that's probably one of the things I didn't do, and which like helps to like, it gets easier if you just like have answers, if you can ask questions to fellow students. So I would probably say that.
Thank you so much.
Hey, are there any other questions?
I see there's one question, and maybe the students would like to answer from your perspective. What would you say is the strongest point for Concordia University for foreign students, like international students? What has been your experience, or what maybe your what would you say kind of sets Concordia apart?
I think the lakefront is a huge advantage, but also that the people really care about you and that you're not only a number. You are here as a person and you're here as a student, and they really want you to achieve. And that's why they also wanted us to have an insurance, because when you get injured or anything happens, we have different health systems in Europe. So therefore, we have our insurance, of course, but they really wanted us to have an insurance because it costs a lot of money if you don't have one, and this can ruin your dream of studying and graduating. So therefore that's what I want to say. They really care about us.
I would probably add what Jennifer already mentioned, that the classes are like, there are not a lot of students in the classes, so they're like really focusing on the students and not on quantity, more on quality. So that I think is the best, or which I like the most.
Yeah, and I would say, I've worked at Concordia throughout the years. I've been here about 12 years, and I've worked at other universities as well. And I'm also a student here in our doctorate program. And one thing I can say just from the student perspective, this is the kind of place, if you aren't in class, right, or you're struggling, your professors are going to notice that, and they're going to reach out, not just to say, hey, get that homework in, but they're going to say, are you okay? Is everything all right? And I think that's really important for your faculty to notice. Like, they're noticing you, they're noticing how you're doing, they're able to write recommendations just for you because they know you, they've gotten to know you during your time. And so I do see a lot of care and compassion from our faculty and from our students. And then also, just I think as an international student, we have a really robust international office. And so we try, like if you come to us and you have an idea of something that you want to do on campus, you can do it. You know, we'll try to support you in that. We are open to new ideas, new activities. If you need assistance, or like if you needed a place to stay over the holiday, I'm sure we can find someone. You know, it's this kind of community where we could say, hey, can anyone help this student? They need a place to stay. You know, so it's just a very caring community. And then I really love our location. I don't know about the other students, but it's just a beautiful location. It might be set out a little bit from the city, but the city is still so close. And so we really have access to everything in the city, but we're set out a little bit apart. So you really just get to enjoy your roommates and your college experience. But then when you do want to go somewhere or do something outside of the university, you can. So, and if you do want to fly somewhere, like if you want to go somewhere for the holidays, you want to fly to New York City, something like that, you're only about a 2-hour flight to get there. So we're very, you know, we're very centrally located to other cities. Great questions.
Okay, so if there are no more questions, then I want to thank you so much, Jennifer, Celine, and Nara and Fabian, for taking your time today for the presentation and just sharing your experiences. I hope you all enjoyed the webinar. If you still have any questions, you can always reach out to your standing office, or as Fabian said, also to the international office at Concordia University, Wisconsin. And yeah, thank you so much again, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.